you know, they're fighting for their lives. I mean, all the teams in the bottom six, you know, with the exception of Hearts, basically, I want to stay away from that playoff place, and I think that's created a lot of excitement at the bottom end of the table. But they've picked up in recent weeks. They may see it as an opportunity of catching Hibs, and and somebody like Chris Boyd. They've someone that can stick the ball in the back of the net and has done consistently, throughout his career. So they're a dangerous side. They probably had the better of the game down there. We were coming off the back of a game in Europe, and at our place, although the two men sent it off, I think we had the much better of the game and deserved to win. So the games have been pretty tight, and expecting a really tight, tough game again on Saturday. Well, Gary McDonald, we thought he was going to get an operation this week, but surgeons decided against that. I don't think where the injury is, it was suitable to operate. So he's had an injection, and it's a case of letting that settle and hopefully getting him back to hopefully a stage where he can play some part in this season. But we'll just have to look at different ways of trying to resolve his problem. He won't be available, and obviously there's the long-term injuries, but whether or not everybody's fully fit. Well, I think fourth place is still achievable. I think the top teams this year have accumulated more points. Celtic have accumulated more points than what they did at this stage last season. Motherwell, if you look, Aberdeen, they both have 60 points, I believe, and we got third place with 56 last year. So it's been a lot tougher this year, to get in them top three positions, and we can still catch Dundee United. I don't think that's a foregone conclusion that they're guaranteed to be finish in the top four. So we can definitely catch Inverness. So we've got to make sure that we get as many points between the end of the season and finish as high up the table as we can. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting 2 home games. We're expecting it to be 2 or 3, Celtic, Dundee United and Aberdeen. As it turns out, we've got Dundee United in the first game after the split, which I think will be good. Both teams will be pretty close together, and they'll still be expecting or anticipating an opportunity to try and get third. So I'd imagine there'll be a good crowd at that, a derby game. And to have the champions at home, the only downside in that, it's a Wednesday night. Our last home game is going to be a midweek game. But, to get Celtic at home as well, should be a good financial lift for the club. The downside for the supporters would be a away trip to Inverness on the last day of the season, and another long trip to Aberdeen, away trip. But they've supported us well everywhere we've been this year, and I hope they'll do that for those 2 games. But we knew we were going to get Inverness away from home, so overall we can have no complaints with how it's turned out.